So hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about something pretty special. We're going to be talking about Riot's future plans for Valorant and its esports, because I decided I want to focus a bit more on esports side of things for Valorant, because I think it's going to be really popular in the next few months, and I want to cash in on it. I want to grab it in, and I wanted to read this article. So the title of this article is Valorant Esports, Everything You Need to Know About Riot's Plans for Valorant. So Valorant is finally here, but has already been multiple tournaments held while it was in beta. Also, when it was out of beta, we got a lot of tournaments. 100 Thieves and T1 esports events, with teams comprised of content creators and some esport professionals. Little was known about Riot's plans for the future of Valorant before release. We didn't know if it was going to be a short-term game or a long-term game here, but it's looking really good. Many expecting to become a franchise league similar to how League of Legends is run. Thankfully, we already have some news. So first thing we have is prize pool limitations. In the official statement put out by Riot, they outlined some core principles that they're gonna follow. If I look over here, this is kind of like small tournaments have a maximum of 10k prize pool. There's like a Valorant community competition guidelines which you have to follow, otherwise you will get like penalized, which outlines some restrictions on prize pools certain organizers are gonna have. So, why 10k? I guess they don't want bigger tournaments to, give out too much cash, or if something fishy is going on, right? So medium tournaments hosted by esport organizations and content creators have a maximum of 50k, which is not a lot. Maybe they will increase it in the future of some sorts. That's an interesting thing. No blood, a feature that struck some people off guard while reading through the official Riot Games guides for Valorant was the going forward all tournament organizers must have the show blood feature disabled. I guess they want to make it advertiser friendly, right? Which is completely possible. This does not come as a surprise to many, as for certain sponsors or regions the sign of blood in a video game can be a terrible sight. Boomers kind of, just see blood in a video game and they say, we're not going to sponsor that, we're not going to put millions into the game. Keeping it off will help strengthen the accessibility of the game in certain regions such as the Asian ones. I guess that's actually great. That's actually pretty good. So full statement you can actually see here. Our aspiration is to build an esport worthy of lifelong attention and interest. We plan to do so guided by three core principles: competitive integrity, accessibility, and authenticity. Competitive integrity means that we want aspiring pros to have a fair shot at reaching the highest levels of play through merit-based competition. So, all pros will have a fair chance. Doesn't matter if you're a content creator, doesn't matter if you're a Twitch streamer. We'll work tirelessly to ensure that matches are won and lost based on person's skill and teamwork rather than external factors. That's pretty much great. So it isn't corrupt based on if someone gives money, more donations or whatever. It's all about personal skill and teamwork. That's a huge thing. It's not about how big your organization is or whatever. Accessibility is our promise that fans and players from all backgrounds will be welcome into the Valorant community. We aspire to build the highest quality broadcast experience that showcases the creativity, teamwork, and clutch moments we love about this game, while both catering to longtime fans and making it easy for new fans to discover the love for esports. Authenticity means that we know this esport is yours, and we hope to build it together with you. We want Valorant esports to grow with this community as well, to discover its own voice, talent, and stars. I guess what I think about this is it makes a lot of sense. My personal opinion on Valorant esports is right now we have prize pools of 50k, right? That's medium tournaments. That's tournaments for content creators. We have smaller tournaments like $200, $500, $1,000, maybe even 10k somewhere like that, even though those are smaller. We have either really big tournaments from content creators and pro players, or we have really small ones that are for $5, $10, or $20. The great thing here though is, Valorant will get huge. They want to be the next Overwatch League, which is pretty much great. I think it's a huge advantage to this. They don't have the same thing for Legends of Runeterra, which Legends of Runeterra is probably not getting a lot of players to go into esports just yet. But for Valorant, I think they're trying to give millions of dollars just putting the game and everything in, and then trying to go esports, you know, whole esports scene into the game, basically going pretty much huge and going like in comparison to CS:GO, going to comparison to Overwatch League, for example. You know, they want to cash in. It's when you have esports on your side as a huge game as a Valorant, not a lot of things can stop you because you built a community, you built a big source of income, you built a new source of players coming in, and that's what makes a game really good. And they definitely have the budget for that, so I definitely know they won't just give up on Valorant if it doesn't get enough players or if the hype is dying or whatever. But what do you think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. And this is Fatman, sign out. Peace, guys.